the whole time, but Zoe is going to be the last pick, and it's going to go over to Zeke.
Just something that can snowball in the early game once more. This is falling down, and that's why they're able to run it. No strong side, weak side, strong side all the time.
Oh no, Breathe and Beishang. Oh, we got the TP coming in from Zika. Is it going to be too little too late? Taking up the tower here though. They've got it a little bit juggled. That's going to be the trade kill back and
double buff
forth as we get one here. I want to see Zika take this one. Breathe has a minion wave on his back. The flash there for Zika, and Zika gets a double kill to start us off.
Absolute disaster for WE. The only person you don't... Oh, wait a minute.
They've got the Gravitum, they've got the CC. Missing goes down. There's the rocket jump, though. Can he get it? Aiming flashes away. He double thinks his thoughts there and doesn't want to engage. Do they find it? The Gravitum gonna get the root down. The damage there. One more shot, and Yumeng will get the kill.
Really well played on that part.
Just a dragon for BLG.
This mainly coming out of mid lane prio. We see all the minion dematerializers already used by Zika. He has that 2-0 lead and even picks up an Everfrost from his matchup. You do want the Fiora to just get her items as soon as possible. We're seeing some interesting builds coming out here. It looks like an early Ravenous build. Not something that we have seen a lot out of the Fioras.
You're just trying to index more into that split lane that's sustained there with the fight. Aiming does have the rocket jump. It's just CC chained. The Gravitum, I don't know if he can get out of this one. He's going to burn down to death. You have the TP coming in now from Bew. Can he get the hook shot? Doesn't hit it, but he still gets the kill. And Yumeng going to go down as well. You do have Missing all by his lonesome against 3 members, and that means that BLG will get another kill and a double for themselves.
Not exactly the person they wanted to use as bait, but nonetheless, I would still say this is decently successful for them. They get the kill onto the bot side, and I think getting the tower is actually really important because we have talked about what they want to do is they just want to split push, not split push, but siege with aiming and advantage coming out for him. We do have to call out that was kind of a bad flash from Jomong. There was no way that he was going to survive for that one. There's no reason to use that. And in the meantime, WE, as we mentioned, they do try to continue to further the lead onto Breathe.
Look at the big brain play coming out from Shakes, though. Just roam it up to help Beishang get to the top side, set down that Rift Herald, take the tower, and then right back to the mid lane to keep on farming up against Zika. I like the teamwork, and teamwork makes the dream work, Clement.
Yeah, that's how the saying goes. A really good realm warp. I always like these like micro realm warps where it's not a massive sort of like catch play that you're doing on the map, but it's something that gets you tempo advantage.
Oh no, I thought maybe they were going to commit, but they already got the TP coming in. Breathe is right here, and unfortunately that means BLG looks like they want to pull off. Meteor's already completely gone for the tower. They're just going to leave Bew here to try and sack some of that pressure, but it actually looks like WE might be staying around here. BLG as well staying around. They've got a couple more members coming as well. Bew goes in for a little bit of an engagement, but that's going to be the headbutt pulverize used right back to him. Here comes the sleepy trouble bubble. Going to land right onto him. Can they get the damage back, though? Yumeng is still alive, and that's going to be the challenge used as well. Look at all that healing in WE's. Composition is starting to come online here for themselves.
Severum OP. That was a picture-perfect sleepy trouble bubble coming in from the Zoe, but it's not enough. They don't have the follow-up damage to kill, and this was such a smart play from WE. They just rotate their entire pressure from the top lane into the bot side. They have that extra TP advantage. They're willing to use it, and just looking at the builds, this has not only accelerated Fiora.
A lot of that siege come down. There's the grappling going to land on Zika. It does pop the cleanse. They get the re-engagement here, though. The damage is there for BLG. Aiming is untouched on the side. Not able to get the resets, but still getting the rocket jump forward. Breathe is going to go down. That is a big kill going over, but look at Yumeng. Can he take the T5? He's dead. Zika gets the kill. There's the Realm Warp, but you are way too much to handle as BLG continue to move forward, continue to chase down those kills that we said were so easy for them to do, and that is another double kill for Zika.
Great play coming out from J-Way, just punishing W overextended. Whenever we see a dragon fight around that red side, that banana brush is always the most deadly sieging position. It's very easy to paint that spot and just stay out of vision. So W overextend up the ramp, and they get punished hard. Breathe goes in, doesn't get the kill, and gives over all the resets.
That feels so bad. I loved Aiming's positioning in that. Everyone was so committed to the giant clump of people, and Amy was just on the side there having a great time on this Tristana. But I thought Jumong was going to be able to turn that one around. He had some great setup for himself, but then he just gets engaged on. There's nothing really
to come back in the later phases of the game. This is a really weird call, but I feel like you have to be super non-committal from WE's side playing into this Dragon Soul.
You got about a minute and a half to set up for this, and they've already brought some members down here. They're already getting some vision down here, trying to get the priority in mid lane by Jumong, but they've caught out Pew here. He's going to use the Hectex ultimatum. There's the TP coming in as well from Shanks to get over the wall, but he flashes. He's going to get the kill, and that's going to be the Lilty Lullaby also used on the back end of it. Paddlestar actually doesn't connect the damage that they wanted to. Aiming was roaming, was available, but WE get a kill away, and it's Bew that went down.
On the Dragon first, you can very easily clean up this teamfight composition and just go for the pick after pick.
I was gonna say Beisheng almost finished that back. He needed to stay in the fight, but here we go with the re-engagement. That's the Magnet Storm into the back line though, but J-Way is getting very low. There's the headbutt pulverize, and it's chaos all over. We got rocket resets coming in for Aiming, who was again untouched in the fight, and that is a full-on ace for BLG.
Goodbye, WE. Not a single member surviving, and this should be BLG looking at the Baron at the same time. A very strong win from them. Once again, I said it was super hard for WE to actually clear any of this vision. Even missing was getting chunked down to half health with how fed Zika was on this Zoe, and they just can't approach. They try to get into the river, they take 2 rotations from Zika, and BLG pulls the trigger. It's all in time. J-Way finds the perfect engage up the ramp. Lots of BLG members, lots of WE members going down, and it's reset city for Amy.
And BLG with tower looking at the tier 2 in bot lane. They do need to deal with Shanks in the top lane a little bit at some point, maybe. I was going to say somebody's got him back at this point, right? But they are going to help get that second tier tower, and they're going to get the response to top lane as well.
Yeah, and right now Shanks actually has to run. He doesn't have his flash. Bew is coming in. If he doesn't get out in time, he might even actually die here.
Oh, he gets everything. That's going to be a lot of damage, but he's got a lot back, and Breathe is here now too, popping the grand challenge. And Zika is able to help in their base. I don't know, though. This is very split. You've got 2, actually, okay. Shanks is backing now, but their base is in tatters. This could just be it, Clement. They take down a couple members. Now that Shanks is here, maybe they have some sort of defense. The Moonlight Vigil going to be dodged out by Zika going golden, and the towers are down. The Nexus is bare, but can BLG finish it off here? They look like they want to. They're getting jumps in from Aiming. They're getting attacked by everybody that WE has left, but it doesn't matter. The rocket jump's going to reset, and the game is going to go over. WE needs something to happen here because BLG have come to fight.
BLG are keeping their sights on the
It's locked in. They get it. They change it up at the last little bit for BLG, but they get some serious comfort. And look at the man himself getting ready and raring to go on that Silas. This is going to be
over, but we are going to see BLG Bew just poke his head into the jungle very early on. Vika takes a bit of a bad trade here, but I still think they have enough to defend Herald, just given their priority.
Oh no, Beisheng gonna walk right into the trap. He's gonna get caught out here by Bew, but the damage back. You gotta be careful. This is still an Udyr. Bew's all by himself.
What?
Bew's gonna go down. Oh no way. His team
advantages when it comes to late game team fighting, just a bit more. But BLG have extra ways to kind of pull it back into their favor. So we're gonna see BLG with an earlier reset here. Just the Berserker Greaves getting on the map really quickly, and they should be able to take this one down without much trouble.
Beisheng kind of wants to fight this one. Emperor's Divide stolen away by Zika. There's the Dragon taking the Emperor's Divide. Just could be used, but hey, do you get Emperor's Divided back? The flash is coming out, and that feels really bad. Say goodbye to that KDA as Zika's going to go down to Shanks.
And he goes from 48 KDA to 24 just in
feels
one play.
Bad, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, that I feel like Zika could have just popped that a little bit earlier. Like, if he wanted to do a full engage, they got a little bit nervous, and now we're seeing...
They have J-Way caught. That's so much damage from the crescendum there as well. As Amy was...
So, this could be a potential gank incoming. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Amy starts it off here. There's the crash down, and it's going to be Jumong who goes down to Meteor. getting their first kill over there for themselves and at least tying.
I feel like this is a little bit questionable, but Beishang, you know, doesn't even need to drop the Herald there. Zika just actually backs out completely.
Yeah, W just taking advantage of the pause maybe a little bit, take advantage of the pace control here, and they could, yeah, they're going to use that retail bot lane, so that's going to be a huge advantage here. They're going to take up a bunch of plates and gold for Jumong.
I feel like they could just take this tower. It's only one plate down, so they could overstay for first brick, and they should be fine here. Completely a massive win coming out from BLG.
Aiming just doesn't want a part of it. He's going to stay at you know, arm's length right now. A lot of focus in the mid lane for him as well, even though he's in the top lane now against it. And so I think that, like, you have to be careful. This is Azir scaling. We talked about scaling on both sides. But this is Azir. This potential in the team fights for the Shurima Shuffle, Emperor's Divide, all that wonderfulness that can come out from the Azir. It's going to be key to how Team WE want to fight these fights, right? That's going to be key to how they take those mid-moment changes in the fights and try to capitalize on BLG's mispositioning. While, you know, talking about mispositioning, Team WE are about to take a free dragon. It's going to be a second dragon for them.
Yeah, no contest from BLG. They're 5,000 gold behind, and they haven't had really any action going on for quite a long time.
They're missing, but Bubu's caught here. They wanted the initial grouping, but they aren't going to get it. They're just going to get Bubu. The Littling Lullaby comes out just to try and save his life, but it's not going to be. And the execution from Team WE
They don't have a 1-3-1 lead, as we've been seeing, and right now I don't think Zika can actually contest Breathe. Breathe is actually too far ahead, but we might get a misplay for Missing.
Yeah, Missing gets caught out a little bit, but it could have just been a bait. You get the TP from Bubu. Rocket jump over the wall, gets caught by Breathe, and it doesn't matter. The gold lead is too much. You get a couple kills on the Aphelios, you get the chase down in the side lane by aiming going down to Breathe, and that means Team WE are just going to shove it down mid lane. They get the second tier.
Meter can get into this one. He's not even going to try at this point, just clearing out the mid wave instead.
It is just going to be a free objective yet again given over to Team WE. All 5 of them going to be dressed in purple.
They'll go for it. And BLG, I'm a little bit disappointed. They just never got a chance to find any picks. And in fact, it's Bubu getting picked once more.
Yeah, he doesn't get picked off with a ton of damage. Jumong is going to get the kill with the Moonlight Vigil, and they follow it up here. I was hoping Shanks was going to get the big ol' Azir ulti, but not able to find it on that one as BLG were able to run away in time. But look at this mid lane push. Look at the damage potential that WE are rocking right now, and they're looking for the inhib.
New item power spike going across. Renan hurts Hurricane for the Aphelios. The wave clear is there. The DPS is there.
They just want to go for it.
There.
They get the aiming is gone. I don't know where he went. Poof. And then you got the rest of the team going, joining him right there in the death realm. Got a couple more kills going over. This is just going to be the game, and that means that WE did have the right stuff. They knew exactly what they wanted to go for, and they're going to take that second tier Nexus Tower. They move on to the fight. They move on to the re-engagement. There's the Hextech Ultimatum. Going to get a couple kills. At least they get one back, and Zika tried not to hurt that KDA even more so, but that Nexus is going down, and that means that we're going to a game number 3.
Does this mean that we can't reuse this draft from WE? I feel like this draft is... They need to win out on the solo lanes. There's a lot of priority there, but if you're winning out on the solo lanes, who's taking care of Jomo? Go full chase mode, and this is what we want to see. Meteor actually being able to impact the lanes earlier than level 6 on the Lilia.
Aiming take a lot of damage in the previous trades there. Might not make the setup that great, but here comes Missing. Here comes Beishang on the backside of it, though. BLG might be in some trouble. They got the fight down. They got the damage down. Missing's going to go down. That's going to be aiming, getting the kill. J-Way is going to be the next to fall, but can they get Jumong? They don't get in the flash forward from Meteor. It's going to be a fight from the junglers at the end of everything right now, Clement. We're getting swinging axes. We're getting the outplay. That's a triple kill for Beishang.
That was so...
WE. I mean, they've already got a 3-0 Udyr this early on. It is unfathomable what you can do with that in terms of map pressure.
You remember
the play from BLG is to try to get this Rift Herald potentially, but I think WE have found this out. They do have some vision up here. Beishang's walking into a 2v2 here. Gonna start it off with Breathe coming back on the other side, and unfortunately for Meteor, he just gets blown up, and now you got a mini Gnar in the middle of 2 beefy bodies. There's no chance Beishang helps get another kill, will also get Bree the kill, and on top of all that, the cherry, if you will. Yeah, Meteor taking a lot of damage there, but yeah, not able to bait Breathe into further engaging. But it will be first tower secured on the bot side of the map by Team WE. Gonna get a second charge off here potentially too, unless Aiming has something to say about it. But they engage on Aiming. Aiming's just gonna die. He gets the rocket jump and he jumps right into the flame chompers. And Jumong gets another kill, or gets a kill here, and they're gonna take the second tower. Clement, they are snowballing this early game.
Joseph Kaz. And BLG once again having a very muted game from Zika. I wasn't sure that this was exactly the draft that they want to go for. I felt like BLG would have been better served just going for full early game, but they do have late game potential. Oh no,
oh no, the flash misses from J-Way. Is he gonna die for it? There's the Mega Death Rocket, goes wide, but they're still looking to get J-Way, and they've got Breathe at the back line. This Renekton that you were supposed to keep down is not down any longer. Meteor getting flashed on here. Bei Sheng gonna help get that kill. Aiming's caught out now. He luckily gets the rocket jump away.
And right now, all three lanes are losing. They're at the point where I feel like W are gonna start diving them under tower. Here we go.
Anyway, just gonna get walked on here by Bei Sheng. Oh my god, he's taking so much damage. Gets the casket back, and that's some burgers fried up for Jumong from WE.
Oof. That's just gonna be the tower going down as well, and just the finishing touches all over the place. I don't see it.
He's
I
just running at people now. He's doing Udyr things. Like at this point, like there's no stopping him. We see that turret plate differential there. It is huge. The gold differential is huge, and we're seeing Team WE actually get a little bit of regression onto them in mid lane, but Bew flashes over the wall, gets away. Zika's left under tower, almost dies. Bei Sheng cleaned up the kill on Bew. They just can't be stopped right now. Mystic's taking a 1v2. That's probably not the call as you're the support Gragas. Maybe he can get away. Maybe he can. Jumong over the wall. But it is going to be a return kill for BLG as they're able to get missing off of the back of that play. Nice scat of the week. He's going to get the double stun there. Oh, misses the headbutt. Pulverize again. As it's going to be Breathe still in between. They're taking him down. Clement, this is illegal. This is not allowed. They're in between two tier towers. They're trying to still take these fights. And now...
Going, hey, we got that extra win. We're going to move up. We're going to be tied around with top esports. Going to be looking at that first spot potentially. And honestly, W still have a chance to get to that top position, as we are going to see W start the engage.
Just love it because Missing just engages. Doesn't have any real follow-up besides Breathe there. And then the response from J-Way is like, oh, well, I can get some stuns on you too. That's kind of the week's going to be big. Oh, the Mega Death Rocket misses by just an inch. Although Shanks is caught. Shanks is dead. Aiming gets the kill. That's a big power member, but that also means that Bew got caught out by the other 4 members of WE. Also, the Rift Herald is going to help take that tier 2 tower. Then they can transition it. Going to go Bew's way, so you have to go further into those fights, into the team fights, but you've already got Team WE actually getting surrounded here. Shanks knows what's happening. He's scared, and Shanks is just going to die. You get the TP now coming in as well, but they want to take the fight. Bei Sheng is still alive. Bei Sheng is still strong, and Jumong is getting excited now. The fight's going to continue here. Can they chase Meteor? The Mega Death Rocket comes out, and Jumong gets a second kill for Team WE.
Oh... This just feels like stop, they're dead already. W finally gonna put the punish
front and center here.
For Breathe's build, I wonder if he's actually gonna go for Black Cleaver. That's one of the forgotten items. He doesn't even need it against Bew, to be honest.
He doesn't even go over the wall because he knows what's happening if he does go over the wall. And Breathe is gonna get a 5th kill for him. We have so close.
Yeah, 2 things need to happen. Bei Sheng needs to get to 25, and then he needs to die. That's all I want. Bew with a good play.
He does. He gets Shake. That's the 3rd time that Shakes has been caught, and now BLG take 2 kills off of it. Aiming with a double kill. I know. They could turn on the Baron right now. It gets reset, but not all the way. And BLG take the onus of it, take the fight. Oh no, you gotta be careful though. I feel like this is about to be a 3v5 that Team WE take. They got a damage onto Bei Sheng. Bei Sheng gets out though. Look at Breathe. Look at him on the back line. But the damage is too much. And Team WE will clear Baron Pit and kill Baron themselves. That will be a huge, huge win for Team WE.
Just waiting for Shanks to respawn here so they get the full Baron across the team. Really nice teammates here. And you can't stop the Croc going in. No one was able to body block
them. It'll be a Mountain Soul. It'll make it a lot harder for BLG to get those picks, and especially onto Shanks. I will say it's a bright spot right now, though, for BLG. This is not a bright spot, though. J-Way is just going to get obliterated. He used a lot of ultis on it, but it doesn't matter. You still get the kill onto one of the main engages for the enemy team. You take the Dragon Soul, and now you've got all the pickings.
Yeah, great find on missing here. I think his Gragas has actually been just legit throughout this entire game. He's also going for a really special item in the Imperial Mandate. This is not standard.
That extra damage, baby. That extra damage.
Yeah, we have seen Shirelia's battle song just a little bit more, but missing is in for blood as he goes into this one. This is going to be the final stand for BLG. Make it or break it. This is it. Let's go,
The dreams lie within this wonderful stand that BLG could put up here. They're getting pushed into 2 waves here. BLG almost got the engagement that he wanted. Does not. That's going to be the second tier tower, or the third tier tower falling now on both the mid and the bot waves. If the inhib's going down too, Team WE have 2 full waves right now with full baroned up minions and a gigantic gold lead, over 14,000 gold right now. Don't know if they have the tools necessary to pull it out. Okay, here's the TP. They're going for blood now. I want to see if they can close it out cleanly at least. But we've said they're cautious. They're willing to pull off of these situations if they don't feel comfortable in it. But I feel like they know that this is the moment. You've got BLG hanging on by a thread, and that's going to be the casket that breaks the thread. Does J-Way get out of there? He actually goes for the re-engage. Because why not, I guess? The game's going to end anyways. You get a couple kills, 3 kills, tower goes down. Shanks getting 1v1, but he doesn't die. And that is almost a full ace, aiming the only one for BLG that survives. But Team WE come back after getting decimated in game number 1, Clement, to smash BLG and end their dreams.
Wasn't even close.